Okay, so a bunch of you were asking how to do problems similar to the worksheet. So I'm going to go over how to answer this question over here. So I need to graph this polynomial, and it is a polynomial because all the exponents are bigger than 0, and also, well, are more than 0, or 0 and above. And also, all the exponents, it's in standard form because all the exponents are in descending order. Okay, so I can move on with this and start graphing it. Now, whenever we're trying to graph these types of polynomials, it always helps to find what my coordinates are. So I'm going to just write my work down here. So let's say x is equal to -2. I'm going to plug in -2 for all of the x's. I'm going to be using substitution. -2 to the 4th power minus 2, -2 to the 3rd power plus 3 times -2. And if I was going to put this in my graphing calculator, I'm going to put it exactly as how I see it right over here. So parentheses -2 up 4 minus 2 times -2. Now it's important that you put it whatever's in the parentheses, so your calculator will be able to tell which one to do first. 3 times -2. So if I was going to put all of this into my calculator, I'm going to get 26. All right, so 26 is nowhere near, is not in my graph, but let's find the other numbers. So now I have f of -1. So it's the same idea, -1 to the 4th power minus 2 times -1 cubed plus 3 times -1. So this is what I'm going to put into my calculator now. Parentheses, -1, close parentheses, up 4 minus 2 times -1 to the 3rd power plus 3 times -1. All right, so now let's press enter, and I have a 0. So with this one, click 0. And let's see what happens when we put a 0 into the function. So f of 0, it's going to be 0 to the 4th power times -2 times 0 to the 3rd power plus, oh, sorry, I just blacked out for a bit. I just reached a blank, brain fart. So we have a 3 times, okay, 3 times 0. So this one, everything's being multiplied by 0. So if anything's multiplied by 0, it's going to end up as 0. So that's my next coordinate. And now I'm going to be doing the same thing for f1. So over here, it's going to be 1 to the 4th power minus 2 times 1 to the 3rd power plus 3 times 1. So let's put that into my calculator. 1 to the 4th power minus 2, 1 to the 3 power plus 3 times 1. Okay, so now that is going to give me 2. No, it keeps doing that. Okay, it's 2. And then right over here, you're doing the same thing. F2 is equal to 2 to the 4th power minus 2 to the 4th, 2 times 2 to the 3rd power plus 3 times 2. that thing go? Okay, so again, I'm going to plug this in too. I mean, there is a different way we could have done this. We could have just put it into this and start graphing everything. But here I wanted you guys to review how to evaluate polynomials. So that's why we're doing it this long way as well. Up 3. Oh, well, what did I? Down. Plus, oh, whoops. I mean, that'll work, but still 3 times 2. That's what I have. All right, I'm going to press enter, and I have a 6. So here are all my coordinates. I'm going to plug in, well, it's going to be hard for me to plug this in, but I'm going to write out. So I have a -2, 26, a -1, 0, a 0, 0, a 1, 2, and a 2, 6. So these are all my coordinates that I'm going to plug in. This is going to be a little bit hard to do, so let's just do the rest. Okay, so -1, 0. Across to the left 1 time, but I'm not going up or down because that's 0. So 0 is right there. So that coordinate's right here. And now 0, 0, well, I know where 0, 0 is. It's right over here. And then we have 1, 2, which is right over here. And then we have 2, 6, which is right here. And I mean, it should be like further up here for -2, 26, like really up there. So if we were going to go ahead and try to like draw out this, it would look, oh, it would look something like this. Both my endpoints are pointing up, and you have this really weird thing right over here. So yeah, that's how you're graphing this polynomial. Now, if you have a graphing calculator, you can even do it like this. So you can go to your y is equal to. I'm going to plug this formula in. So x to the 4th power minus 2x to the 3rd power plus 3x. Yeah, so it's going to look like that. So that's similar to what we have in a way. With both my endpoints going up.